This is Meghan Markle's sickest stunt yet.
In the distance. And then not long after that humiliation, obviously this is on the stage, everybody's there watching it.
Also, this is the same town that her mother-in-law passed away in. Prince Harry says it was due to paparazzi, and Meghan's literally chasing these flashbulbs throughout the city.
They really hate each other now, and they cannot hide.
Hold on to your teacups. This isn't gossip. It's a royal collapse under New York's blinding lights. Imagine it, the sleepless city, flashes bursting like thunder, and at the center, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, the couple who thought they could rewrite royalty. Then came the shout that sliced through the glamour. "Stop using our children!" Time froze. Meghan's smile cracked, Harry's jaw locked, her grip on his hand tight, panic disguised as poise. That moment wasn't elegance. It was a fairy tale breaking apart. Each flash after caught not love, but ruin, cold and merciless. But New York wasn't the start, only the fallout. The real storm had begun months earlier in Paris, the city of love turned betrayal. On camera, they looked flawless. Off it, the act was collapsing. At the Kevin Costner gala, she took the mic and his hand, only for him to pull away, the quiet spark of their downfall. By New York, smiles were strained, silences heavy. The truth hid between a fashion house and a tunnel that still haunted Harry. Paris was where the fairy tale began to fall.
How is she dangerous?
Because of the need for her to rehabilitate.
Balenciaga's front row, flashing bulbs, paparazzi chaos, was supposed to be Meghan's return to fashion royalty. But whispers spread fast. The stunning outfit everyone admired wasn't hers. Borrowed, returned, tag still attached. In fashion's ruthless world, that isn't a detail, it's disgrace. A-listers borrow with trust. Meghan borrowed without it. What should have been a triumph became a silent signal. The industry was done pretending. And when Paris's glitter faded, came the tunnel, Pont de l'Alma, the place tied to Princess Diana's last moments. Yet there she stood, smiling softly beneath her scarf, cameras rolling like it was her own scene.
Seems to be doing more and more things completely separate of each other, but I've noticed a real shift. It seems that Harry is the one being elevated. It's Harry being asked to go to events.
Later, Meghan claims she didn't realize where she was, but no one believed that. She'd studied Diana's life too closely for anything to be coincidence. The tunnel wasn't random, it was performance. For her, it was symbolism. For Harry, blasphemy. When the footage leaked, his fury erupted. "How could you turn the place my mother died into content?" he asked. Her voice was cold. "It's just a clip." To him, it was sacred. That silence that followed cut deeper than any argument. Then came New York, their final act. Cameras flashed, but the illusion was gone. He leaned away, she leaned in. Her smile sold a story, his fought to survive it. Online, the world turned ruthless. Divorce glare, hostage smile, blink twice if you're trapped. The memes hit harder than headlines. Soon, whispers reached the palace. Insiders said King Charles was done. The plan? Strip her of the Duchess of Sussex title. Without it, she wasn't royalty, just Meghan Markle again.
To invoke the memory of dead Princess Diana in a deliberate attempt to terrorize her long-suffering husband, Prince Harry.
Again, I have to be careful.
Together like salt and pepper. And given that this is a woman who he has chosen to lose everything for.
In Hollywood, the name Meghan Markle no longer sells fairy tales. For Harry, though, that royal title carries something else: regret. It's the last thread tying him to a kingdom he abandoned, the proof of everything he lost. Letting it go would mean admitting it was all for nothing. So they stay. She for relevance, he for pride. What was once love is now a performance, a silent agreement to keep pretending. Their rebellion turned into routine, their story into strategy. She, who once begged for privacy, now profits from her pain. He, who loathed cameras, lives behind one again. Paris exposed the cracks. New York broke the illusion. This wasn't royalty reborn, it was royalty rehearsed. Two actors in a fading production, turning heartbreak into headlines and grief into content. Somewhere between that Paris tunnel and the New York red carpet, love slipped away quietly. No statement, no tears, just distance, fewer smiles, and an ending wrapped in silence. In the end, Meghan didn't lose the palace, she lost the plot. But don't mistake the quiet for closure. The lights may fade, yet the whispers always return.
If there were a divorce, it would be a more dignified way of extricating him from the situation.
The simmering tension between the duplicitous Duke and his facelift-enhanced wife. Here's the red carpet arrival.
Hey, what are you upstairs?
After that dazzling New York night, the world saw only flashes and flawless smiles. But behind the scenes, silence told another story. Sources whispered that Harry now slept in separate rooms during US trips, while Meghan spent her nights on calls with PR instead of her husband. Every appearance turned into a performance, an effort to prove their sparkle hadn't faded. But it had. The laughter was gone, replaced by perfectly timed gestures and strained warmth. The partners who once fought the palace now seemed to fight each other in quiet exhaustion. When the Paris clip resurfaced, it wasn't the tunnel that broke Harry. It was the betrayal. To him, that footage wasn't content, it was sacred. And once trust fractures, love rarely mends. The world saw it too. Hashtags flipped from hashtag Sussex Strong to hashtag Free Harry. Every photo became proof. Him walking ahead, her looking back, camera ready as always. The woman who once begged for privacy now controlled her own spotlight. As one insider said, she isn't reacting to the press anymore, she's producing it.
Completely see that she is shaken by this.
Maybe he is still very upset over her stunt over in Paris. I can't imagine that didn't go unnoticed by him.
No trust. Meghan, who is focused on the future, while Harry has one foot in the past, is very business about it.
Harry seemed trapped in reruns of his own nightmares. The flashbulbs, the shouting, the chaos. Only now, he wasn't escaping it. He was walking straight into it, hand in hand with the woman who revived it all. In London, whispers grew louder. Inside Buckingham Palace, patience had run thin. Rumor had it, King Charles was ready to strip Meghan of her title, a movement less as punishment and more as a statement. Without the Duchess of Sussex, she'd be just Meghan Markle again, a name Hollywood no longer rushed to embrace. Invitations slowed, brands stepped back, and the shine dimmed. For Harry, though, that title meant something else entirely. The last thread tying him to the world he left behind. Letting it go would mean admitting he'd lost everything. So they held on. She for relevance, he for redemption. Love had long since turned to frost, replaced by routine and necessity. What remained wasn't marriage, but performance. Meghan, who once pleaded for peace, was now monetizing her pain. And Harry, who hated cameras, was living beneath their glare once more.